timekeepers this evening, James Cabin and Steve Mazzagatti. Your judges at ringside, Tim Cheatham, Dave Moretti, and David Sutherland. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Harvey Dock. And now, to everyone here in Las Vegas inside the iconic MGM Grand Garden Arena, and to everyone watching Top Rank on ESPN pay-per-view, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds for the undisputed lightweight championship of the world. This is boxing, this is Top Rank, and oh, baby, this is the main event! Introducing first, out of the Bud Light blue corner, with his head trainer, Vasiliy Lomachenko. He weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing black trunks with gold trim. He is a two-time Olympic gold medalist with 396 victories and only one defeat as an amateur. As a professional, he enters the ring tonight with a record of 17 victories, 2 defeats, 11 of those victories coming by way of knockout. This future Hall of Famer is the former featherweight champion of the world. He is the former junior lightweight champion of the world. He is the former unified and lineal lightweight champion of the world, making his 16th world title appearance. Pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of his generation. The man known the world over simply as Loma. Please welcome the fighting pride of Akkerman, Ukraine, Vasiliy Lomachenko! Introducing out of the red corner, the champion with head trainer Bill Haney. He weighed in at 134.9 pounds, wearing blue trunks. His record, perfect, 29 fights, 29 victories, 15 of those victories by way of knockout. He is the youngest, undisputed champion of the modern era. Tonight, defending all of the belts, making his 7th world title defense. He is the one, the only, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and proudly representing his hometown of Oakland, California. Please welcome Devin the Dream Haney!
This sold-out crowd is on fire. It is buzzing in here. For Haney Loma, and a man who will play a huge role, Harvey Dock, the referee that was brought in from the East Coast.
Guys, you received your instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. If you want to touch him up, good luck.
All week long, we've heard about the size discrepancy, how Haney is the naturally much bigger man, but he did his job. He got down to 135 pounds, but 36 hours to rehydrate. Now you see them just in their trunks, ready to go at it. Here we go for undisputed. It is underway, round number 1. Harvey Dock will get him going. What do you sense in terms of the size difference to your eye now when you see him rehydrated?
I mean, it's clear that Devin Haney is taller and he's the bigger fighter, but that doesn't, I'm not putting any stock in that. Devin Haney had to drain that big frame that we're talking about. He had to drain that down. Loma didn't have to work as hard. It goes both ways.
That's right.
Here's the fight. Let's see what happens.
What kind of a toll does it take when you're the bigger man to have to make weight?
Ooh, nice shot right there. First shot thrown.
Haney probes to the body with a right hand after the hook. Remember, he said, I want to push him back.
A lot of talk about Loma having to start faster because he's fell behind in his last 2 fights, but both fighters need to start early and set the tone.
Slow starts have gotten the best of Loma. Remember the loss to Teofimo. It was a very slow start for the entire first half of that fight. Even against Jermaine Ortiz, he came in strong late in his last fight.
That sequence right there was interesting. Haney was coming forward, and as soon as Haney took a step back, Loma stepped forward immediately.
Loma on the inside lands a short left hand at the end of that three-punch combination.
This is going to be a high-stakes chess match, ebbs and flows, adjustments being made, big shots being landed, quick, clean shots being landed. This is what we're in for tonight.
That is the promotional thematic of this undisputed fight. A chess match. Two brilliant fighters with speed, with ring IQ, with great ability. And Loma has said all week long, it's about the guy who adapts best and adapts first.
You have two of the most tactical and technical fighters in the world today.
Haney trying to work behind that jab. There's what Loma does on the inside. Lets the hands go. Nothing met with force there.
Good
back
defense
out to
from
range.
Devin Haney. Yes.
Indeed.
And way to land two shots. Grazing, but he punched after to let Loma know, after you punch, I'm going to punch. A lot of small messages being sent from both guys right now.
And a message being sent by the crowd here, 17,000 at MGM Grand, and you can clearly hear a Loma, Loma, Loma chant.
Step back, step back.
Not a whole lot of downloading going on. Lomachenko is starting fast. He's already cut the distance already. He's gotten close.
Yeah, but he's not landing, Tim.
No, he's not landing.
Now, Devin Haney looks like a man with a game plan. He knows what Loma's going to bring, and he's adjusted very well to the foot movement of Lomachenko, which typically has opponents wide-eyed even in the first round.
Yeah, that foot movement that closes the gap, gives angles, and then allows him to score. Yes, he's closing the gap. Yes, he's getting angles, but not much scoring, and you just saw it there with the upper body movement and the head movement of Devin Haney. He's avoiding those punches.
Don't get credit for effort.
For now.
Loma.
He didn't avoid all of those.
Trying to be effective in that neutral corner to close out that first round. Intriguing first round that Loma closes out fairly well, but Haney had his moments as well. Let's listen to Haney's corner. That's brought to you by C4 Energy.
You step over there, you step to attack. You step ready to go, right? When he pivoted the break, he's waiting on it.
To send a message to Loma that I'm here, I'm bigger, I'm stronger. And you see Loma doing his typical step to the side, matrix type of foot movement, and he likes to land his shots off of his angles, and this is a good sequence at the end of the round from Lomachenko as well.
End of the round had the four-punch combination by Lomachenko. Early on, the left hook by Devin Haney. According to CompuBox, each man landed 6 punches precisely in that first round.
I'm going to tell you right now, adjustment's going to have to be made right away from Haney because that first round, Loma was able to close the distance already. That's trouble. I smell trouble for Devin Haney late in this fight.
Heard Bill Haney, father and trainer of Devin, saying attack, attack, attack.
The goal for Team Haney is not to outbox Loma. It's to press Loma. It's to touch Loma every chance he gets and to ultimately allow the size and the skill to pay dividends.
But he has to do it with combinations. He can't do it with 1-2 punches at a time. If you want to force Lomachenko back, throw your combinations.
It's too early for that, Tim.
Devin Haney has had a great jab throughout his entire career. Arguably the best jab, according statistically, the best jab among lightweights, number 6 overall in all of boxing. Here's a long striding right hand to the body. But the last time he faced a southpaw was Jojo Diaz, and his jab was not as effective against the southpaw Diaz. He only landed 10 total jabs in 12 rounds.
Good shot right there from Loma. Good counter that grazed Loma from Haney. Haney's doing what he needs to do. It's 2s and 3s, control distance, control range, and try to start to write the story of the fight. Good
nice shot right there.
Right hand gets underneath. A right hand to the body by Haney.
3, 4s, and 5s. It's too early for that. It's a long fight. Good shot right there from Haney.
Haney getting underneath with that right hand. Effective work in the midst of round number 2 to the body.
Good defense, good prevent defense right there, where Loma wanted to come in, but the physical strength of Haney said no.
Nice counter right there.
And then the counter right hand from
off
Devin
the back
Haney.
foot. Oh, there's a combination from Loma. Getting mid-range.
Loma closing that gap and letting those hands go. There is no downloading here. This is high-level stuff right from the start.
Listen, this fight is dangerous for both guys. Nobody can let off the gas. Nobody can lose focus. Loma is going to have moments. Haney is going to have moments. You just need to have more moments than your opponent.
Ooh, straight left hand right down the middle.
And the crowd reacts to the chant of Loma again. Both guys looking absolutely primed. Right hand to the body again from Devin Haney. Straight left from Vasiliy Lomachenko.
Loma inching forward, trying to land a little bit more in this second round.
And again, Lomachenko throwing not one or two punches at a time. He's throwing his punches in combinations when he gets in the range that he wants to be in. There it is.
End of 2 as we will listen in to Lomachenko's corner. That's brought to you by C4 Energy. Rado Rudenko will be our translator. Haney in that second round was very solid.
That's exactly what he needs to do. Forget about the head, dig downstairs. Loma has a long torso, even though he's shorter. Take advantage of those openings because he keeps his hands up really high, exposing his body.
So the CompuBox numbers are comparable, but in that last round, even though Lomachenko landed 9, Haney landed 10, 5 of those landed punches were effective body punches by Devin Haney.
You have to know that Loma's going to have his moments in this fight. He's a great fighter, a lot of accomplishments, and he's been a winner his whole life. But it's how Devin Haney manages those onslaughts from Lomachenko and how he answers will determine how this fight is fought.
Another thing that Haney has gotten away from is that left hook. Use that left hook. That'll stop Loma from getting around to his weak side. And when he throws it, he needs to throw it at the shoulder. So that way, Loma, if he dips underneath it, it's going to connect. Good right hand counter.
Looking to counter that left hand of Loma. Does so with a viper-fast right hand. Younger undisputed champion. He has great athleticism. And he feels like he's stronger and more explosive with the strength and conditioning work that he has been doing lately.
Loma tried to get off a clip, and Haney smothered him. Good move by Devin Haney. Small investments that pay up the road.
Left hand.
Double left hand.
By Lomachenko. He doubles it up. So Loma with a moment of success halfway through round number 3.
Haney trying to get real physical on the inside.
Loma trying to close that gap again. Find a home for that left hand.
Haney can't allow the engine of Lomachenko to get going, because you'll start to see those 3s, 4s, and 5s. He's got to tuck his defense really tight and turn to the side and use angles like Loma does and use that against him and hit him on the angles.
These are the moments that Harvey Dock was brought in for. Those moments on the inside with the tie-up. He's got the free hand. I'm going to let you work.
I'm seeing signs of vintage Loma right now.
What is that, Timmy?
Angles. Getting to the spot real quickly where he wants to be. He's fighting harder than ever right now. Getting off to a fast start.
Yeah, Loma, you want to keep doing what he's doing in this last round and a half.
Headshot lands.
Keep pressing. Keep causing disruption. Keep trying to close the distance and make Devin Haney
uppercut comes in.
That he can do something about it.
Southpaw jab set it up, and Loma with a combination here in the final minute of round 3, and then a left hand hits the target.
He's at the range where he wants to be, Tess. Easy. He has closed the range and found his range already, making contact on Haney. Haney has to maintain that distance, or it's going to be easy pickings for Lomachenko.
Haney needs to answer. That's how he gets the respect.
With combinations.
There is no slow start tonight. This is high-level stuff between these two elite fighters. Quick break and right back to action.
What you see on Fight Night is the grand finale of a performance that begins in the dark. There are no rounds.
Just taking advantage. Out of position right here. Devin Haney trying to slide in and tuck. Beautiful shot right there. Both fighters exchanging big bombs. 2 uppercuts for Lomachenko and a beautiful left hook on the side of the head of Lomachenko.
Vasiliy Lomachenko has a 26-25 connect advantage. According to CompuBox, at this point, he has landed 23 of his 26 punches as power punches.
It's not just the power and the footwork of Lomachenko that spooks opponents, frustrates opponents, and gets opponents out of their game. It's the accuracy.
And the IQ.
He hits you with a shot, and you wonder, how did he get that off? Good shot right there from Devin Haney. He needs more of that.
Get off his head. Stop. Don't lean on his head. Don't lean on his head.
See, and Haney needs to take advantage of any time he sees Lomachenko out of position with his feet not set. See, like there, that's when he has to attack. Lomachenko stepped back, disengaged. He was out of position. He couldn't put anything. Nice way to get on the angle.
The side. And then a three-punch combination.
Look at the hand speed of Loma.
Both fighters fighting a good fight.
Yes, they are.
It is.
High-level stuff.
As advertised. Exactly as advertised.
Oh, straight left hand down the middle. Again, Haney keeping his head on the line. Every time he shoots that jab, that head is right on that line of fire. Lomachenko is a smart fighter. He understands. He sees that.
And don't get it twisted, because there's skill on display here. This is also a test of the wills, even early on in this fight, that I'm going to impose my will, my game plan on you. That's what's happening for both fighters right now.
Small adjustment right now for Haney. What he's doing is now he's operating on the back, trying to keep his distance. Nice hook right there. Check hook as he's off the back foot. Another one. Beautiful shot. He might have found something there, Tess.
Good.
It's not the right hand. It may be the hook for Lomachenko.
Trying to angle off to that right side. When he's at his best, you think he's in front of you, and then all of a sudden he isn't. And with that, it creates an offensive attack.
Ooh. Good shot right there from Haney.
It was the right hand from Haney. Tries to come with it again. As Lomachenko broke off to his right.
Haney now boxing well off his back foot. Turning Loma.
Lead left hand that scores for Lomachenko there.
Game plan was for Haney to back Loma up, but he's boxing very well on the back foot, being a counterpuncher.
Oh, southpaw jab. Snaps back.
That was a leaping jab.
Good counter from Haney. Both guys landed.
And now Haney trying to work behind that jab himself.
Now here comes Haney.
And they go down when they get tied up.
Small message being sent. We're not going to play on the inside. I can manhandle you if I need to, from Lomachenko.
It's a good round for
Body shot comes in at the end there.
Haney.
Haney scored a body shot. Now at distance, you'll see plenty of that jab. Short right hand on the inside. End of 4.
We didn't come here for no bullshit. You attack him with that motherfucking right hand, baby. Good job.
Four rounds in the books, and with that, let's check in with Max Kellerman as to how you're scoring it, Max.
Haney's winning 39-37. He won the first 2 rounds. The second, both of them close. The second round, very close. The third round I gave to Lomachenko, and Haney took the fourth, although it was competitive. Each round is competitive. Haney doing enough to negate Lomachenko's best work in most of the rounds so far.
So that's how Max Kellerman sees it. 3 rounds to 1. The left hook early in the first round for Haney.
Good
the right
sweeping
to the
body shot from Haney. Another one. The reason why Loma's not blocking that very well is because he doesn't know how to defend on the inside. He's got so many amateur fights where that's not a thing that's taught in the amateurs. Been a pro for a long time, but doesn't have a boatload of fights as a professional.
Right hands to the body. He has found success there. He's landed 17 body punches to this point. Early on in round number 5 has Devin Haney, the 24-year-old undefeated, undisputed lightweight champion.
That's where size plays.
Nice uppercut.
Right uppercut on the inside.
But he bumped him, right?
That's where size plays a role.
Comes with the right uppercut again. And now just obstructing with that lead hand, that jousting left hand.
Loma's got to work really hard to land a shot like that. He's got to get through the reach.
He does there.
And he has a good moment right there with Haney against the ropes.
Again, Haney's head is directly down on the firing range. He doesn't move his head well after he shoots a punch.
It's deceptive because Loma will be to the side of you, but yet land a punch right down the middle.
That's that Manny Pacquiao. That's what I call that. Get his head on the outside.
1-2 by Haney and return fire from Loma.
It's some good high levels. It's some good
my goodness, I'm not gonna lie, it is high level stuff going on right now.
The speed and the decisiveness of the actions of each fighter is really defining it, isn't it?
Yes.
When you say high level, when you say great
the decision making.
Yes, high level, fast decision making.
Good jab.
Both men going to the body.
Haney avoided all of that from Loma.
Trying to sweep with the right hand to the body. Loma able to use his footwork to get out of the way.
Again, that double left hand is coming straight down the middle on Haney. 2-1 combination right after that.
Chopping down because he got to that interior range.
Got into the interior range, and the left hand of Haney is down.
Good
body work, though. Those body shots are accumulating. Gonna take a lot out of Loma late. Yes, it is.
Loma looking for some rest to finish out this round. Haney needs to close strong.
While reacting to absolutely everything. End of 5. More accurate at 27%. But among those total punches landed, 23 body punches, 23 body connects as we start round 6.
Good sneaky left hand from Haney as Loma tried to sneak out the side door. He said, take this with you.
And again, you see right there, when Haney's punching, Loma is defending. He's protecting the top, but he's out of position with his feet.
Stop. Step back.
I think Haney can pick up his jab even more.
Yes. And that hook.
He's at his best when he picks up the jab, but there was a left hand by Lomachenko that found the mark.
He anticipated that one. He knew the jab was coming. He knew the single jab was coming, and he came right behind it. Good body work.
Right hand to the body again. Comes back with a left to the body. Then goes up top with a short right hand. Lomachenko with a 3-punch combination that was capped by a short left uppercut on the inside. Now both men trading in the kitchen. Lomachenko a 1-2 before the tie-up, separated by Harvey Dock.
Great exchange from both guys.
Yes, it is.
It was. Halfway through round 6.
But if Haney wants to do better on the inside, he needs to shorten his shots and he needs to run them in combination, 3s and 4s.
I think Loma better start trying to throw some body shots as well.
Yeah.
He's only landed 4
that 2-1 combination, again, taking advantage of that lead hand of Haney being down.
That's a 1-2 from the southpaw stand. Good shot right there.
That's clean. That was clean.
Good job by the ref establishing what's clean and what's not in this fight.
I think Harvey Dock, Dre, I think we can say Harvey Dock to this point has done a very good job where there was great concern all week long.
He's a great ref. He's staying out the way, and he's only doing and saying what he needs to.
Right hand to the body again.
Nice
left uppercut comes underneath with the right hand, does Haney.
The rib cage, the left side of Loma is reddened by those looping right hands from Devin Haney.
All right? No, you're hitting back there. Don't do that.
Warning from Harvey Dock.
I believe that might be the second warning for a shot behind the head for Haney. Good defense from Devin Haney. Good poise in that corner by not allowing Loma to get off the way that he likes to.
See the footwork right there. There it is. Out of position, getting hit with that right hand. Lomachenko not set. Can't punch from that.
As often and as early as you can, but he's not just throwing any body shots. He's placing them. He knows where he wants to go, and the majority of those shots are landing clean just like that. That starts to drain your gas tank. It makes you hesitant to throw because a counter like that is on the back end.
By the way, stats don't always tell the story, but take this one and understand it when we talk about the defense of Devin Haney and what he's capable of. Through 6 rounds, Loma, 27% of his power punches landed. He came in landing 48% typically in his fights. So Haney's doing a good job against the power punches and reducing the proficiency of Lomachenko. Now, after that last round, we heard his father, Bill, say, I want you outside. I want you to work the stick here. Let's see if he gets to the jab and stays on the outside. Left hand from Loma.
Comes in. 3 left hands from Loma.
Haney cannot get relaxed, not 1 second. Brother, in the ring with Loma.
Neither one of these guys can get that way.
Well, that's what happened. He got relaxed, got a little lackadaisical, and Loma made him pay for it.
This is a two-way street.
Oh, yeah.
This is a two-way street.
Sitting in front, not doing anything.
Stop.
Look at throws him away.
Look at Loma trying to say, yeah, I'm physically strong. Trying to send a message to Haney.
You know, that huge shove yesterday on the face-off after the weigh-in, trying to send a message, I'm going to push you around.
I think Loma needs to go downstairs. He doesn't, not throwing a lot of body shots. We're not seeing that straight left to the body like we normally see. I don't know if he's afraid to get countered or he feels like Haney's too far away and doesn't want to reach, but he needs to throw there. Good shot.
Ooh. Short right hand from Devin Haney. Then he goes to the body again, right to the belt line.
That's straight a bit.
Loma working his way in, doubling up that left hand.
Nice move. Taking his head off the line, Lomachenko, and then coming with 2 left hands.
Haney double jab, no right hand behind it. Loma closes the gap, nearly a clash of heads.
When the fight gets interesting in a championship fight, the back half, the 7th round on. Now we see how hard you train. Now we see what type of lifestyle you've been living. This is when it all comes out.
And how bad you want it.
They want it badly. For Lomachenko, he says, it's all I've ever dreamed about, being undisputed, having all 4 belts. For Haney, he wants validation.
Haney looked at it but didn't throw it.
It was there. Loma was bracing himself for it. Oh!
He felt that.
He caught him.
That all came because Devin Haney picked up his jab and began to throw it. Loma's looking for a jab. A left hook came instead. Haney looking to counter with the right hand.
Ooh, good shot.
Big exchange there to close out this round. Wow. We had the left hook by Haney, and then moments later, Lomachenko responded. They're on their feet here in Vegas. These are very hard rounds to score.
Yes.
Very hard rounds to score.
But hate to be a judge.
Dave Moretti is one of the judges. This is his 4th Lomachenko fight. Tim Cheatham is one of the judges. He did Bivol Canelo. Bivol's unanimous decision win. And David Sutherland is the other judge, and he is often the hired gun when Nevada goes outside of their pool of judges. But they will be tasked with that chore if we get the distance.
It'll be interesting if this fight stays like this all the way through, because Devin Haney is viewed as the villain. I don't think that's the accurate view, but that's how he's viewed after what he did yesterday. And you never know how the judges are looking at that or scoring some of these exchanges.
Christina Poncher, what is going on in the corner of Lomachenko?
Anatoly telling his son to continue to defend yourself, but I want you to keep up the pressure. Keep backing him up and use combination punches, but remember to defend yourself.
Anatoly, a.k.a. Papachenko, the 59-year-old father, the 2-time trainer of the year of Vasiliy Lomachenko.
A lot of moments and opportunities.
Stop. No knockdown.
For Haney, it's been passed up. He'll throw a good shot. He'll get Lomachenko where he needs to, out of positioning, and he doesn't follow up with his attacks.
Good patience and good right hand from Devin Haney right there as Loma plows in.
Double left hand. I knew it was coming. I anticipated that.
Didn't have much on it, though.
It scored.
Good counter from Loma. Good initial shot from Haney.
Loma using that pull counter now. Staying close enough. Then he gets out of range and he attacks right back.
Haney has no problem landing the right hand to the head or to the body when he throws his jab. He gets hit when he falls asleep in between exchanges, and Loma leaps in and takes advantage.
And the odd thing is Loma is not doing anything about it. Full counter coming. Straight left hand, double left hand is coming. Good jab.
Southpaw jab from Lomachenko instead.
Again, Loma's going to keep throwing that shot because it continues, it's landing over and over and over. Let's see what Haney does to elude it now.
Good shot from Loma. Good shot from Haney.
Good counter,
Yep. Straight left hand from Loma and the counter right hand from the undisputed champ.
Those are moments right there, clear moments that Haney can continue to press forward with his combinations because Loma will play defense up top, but his legs are not set to punch.
Ooh, good one.
Good 1-2.
1-2 from Haney after Loma crossed that threshold trying to get to the inside. Loma trying to close that gap here in the closing moments of round number 8.
Look at this stick right here from Loma. Wow, nicely placed. Set his feet right away as Haney was trying to get into range. Catching him by surprise. Splitting the guards with that shot.
Joe Tessitore, Andre Ward, Tim Bradley ringside. Up at our set position, Mark Kriegel and Max Kellerman, who's scoring the fight. Max, how do you see it right now?
You know, I see it as an even fight. I have it 4 rounds to 4. I thought Loma just tied it up last round, but like the early rounds, he's barely winning these rounds, putting combinations together a little bit by Haney, and Haney's right hand to the body in the last couple rounds hasn't been quite as devastating as it was in the first half of the first 4 rounds of the fight.
I got it 4 apiece, 2. I got Loma coming on, but the telltale sign I told you at the beginning of the evening was could Loma pass Haney on his left-hand side, and he hasn't done it yet.
I think this is going to be a very difficult fight to tally up because you can see it so many different ways. There's been such effective work by Haney, especially like that to the body. There's been so much effective work from Lomachenko with the left hand. What are the judges looking for?
Yeah, it's difficult scoring even when it shouldn't. Ooh, good shot right there.
It's chopping down. Haney backs into that corner, comes out of it.
Shot right there.
With a Viper strike, Loma tries to close the distance.
Hands are free.
Again, straight left hand from Loma. Can't miss with the left hand.
Snap the head back of Devin Haney.
Stop. Step back.
Both guys trading power shots. That's the shot that Loma's looking for. The straight left hand is money. Another jab.
Good 2-piece from Loma.
Loma closes range and sends off a 4-punch combination and then back to distance in that jab, that excellent jab of Haney.
And when does Loma have success? When he's moving forward. When he's moving forward, that's when he's having success, not when he's moving backwards.
I'm here. Good.
Left hand again by Loma. Starting to see some fatigue right now from Haney. That was a good body shot. They traded shots right there, going back and forth.
His mouth is open. I think there's some blood coming from the mouth of Devin Haney.
He's exhausted. I mean, mentally, you have to deal. Ooh, beautiful shot right there, counter.
Both fighters,
you got
are breathing. They're fighting at a high pace.
Unreal.
It's a lot of mental pressure, but they're in great shape. I don't think any fighter's exhausted right now. They're both doing a great job.
We should have that conversation about mental pressure when the 10th round starts, because even in the non-punching moments, there is intense pressure with this matchup. Just the footwork alone and the presence of each man.
Using his reach in good spots. Staying on the outside, but Lomachenko has found his mark with that straight left hand. Can't seem to miss every time he throws.
10th round. Dre, you talk about the mental pressure of this matchup.
Listen, to me, these are the championship rounds. I don't score 11 and 12. I score 10, 11, and 12. And both fighters need as many of these 3 rounds as they can, because you don't know how these judges are scoring. When we think we know, we don't know. When it's a clear-cut win, we don't know. So we certainly don't know in this moment. The mental pressure is still on, but both fighters got to find a way.
What I heard in that corner from Haney was that he's on to me. He knows exactly what I'm doing. That Lomachenko, with that high boxing IQ, was able to figure him out. And Haney looking for answers from his corner. Oh,
good shot. That hurt.
He hurt him with that.
On the inside from Lomachenko.
That hurt him.
Lomachenko's best moment of the fight. It comes in round 10.
Came out of nowhere. Explosive. Right on the target.
I'm telling you. Accurate, sharp, quick, precise punches from Lomachenko.
That's the kind of separation that either guy needs to try to put themselves in a position where they can get a clear-cut decision.
Combination on the inside from Lomachenko halfway through round 10.
Lomachenko now is timing the single shots of Haney.
A little bit of swelling around the left eye of Devin Haney. Short right hand from Haney on the inside. Goes underneath to the body.
Look, Loma standing his ground, standing his ground.
Loma gets to the inside.
There it is.
Work that free hand, and Harvey Dock will separate him.
That's not a dirty move. That's just Loma being physical, using the hand that's free.
As the referee Harvey Dock told him, is completely legal.
But you see, Loma's not moving back anymore. He's not moving backwards. He's walking forward now.
Little by little, inching forward. Left hand scored moments ago. Loma having a very good 10th round.
He's trying to set a trap right now. It's the left hand he's looking for.
Catches him again with a left hand.
There it is.
Mental fatigue sets in, and you start getting hit with shots that you weren't getting hit with early in the fight. Devin Haney's gotten hit more in this round than he has in any other round in this fight.
Loma again, there it is.
Jab. He comes in with the left hand again, does Loma.
He's already figured out the sequence already. Loma has figured out the sequence. Now you see him moving back. He's setting traps now for that left hand.
Big round for Lomachenko.
Yeah, the clearest round for Lomachenko of the night, with the best exchange and the most productive combination that he's had. The 10th round, Lomachenko.
His combination, he's all over the place. Haney can't find him, and yet he's getting hit all the while. Step aside, that was behind the head. That was probably the only punch that's straight, but every other shot was clean. Got Devin Haney's attention, and he definitely hurt Devin Haney in that last round.
Let's check in with Bernardo.
I was just in the corner of Devin Haney, and as he was getting instructions from his father, Harvey Dock came over and said, watch those shots to the back of the head. I'm going to take a point.
He did give warnings earlier, so we will watch for that. You see the advantage of Lomachenko with the punches landed in the last round. After that last round, a clear Lomachenko round, Tim Bradley,
here he comes.
Bill Haney told his son, you're winning the fight. There is under 6 minutes to determine who's the undisputed champion.
Oh.
And he told him you're winning the fight. Combination from Lomachenko again. Championship rounds, and Lomachenko has momentum.
These last few rounds determine this fight.
Razor close. So hard to score so many rounds up until the last round.
But this is that point when I was
saying... Another
saying,
combination from Lomachenko.
Where either the young fighter is going to rise his game right now, or he's going to fade. Lomachenko has that experience. He can feel it, and he feels Haney fading right now. That's why he's stepping on the gas, testing him, trying to knock him out.
Oh, up jab, southpaw jab, and another one. Lomachenko so accurate right here in round number 11.
And physical, Tess, and
he's looking like the bigger man right now with the physicality. Haney's got to figure this out now, because Loma's not slowing down.
No, he's coming. Next round,
the smaller 35-year-old seems like the younger, bigger man.
2-3 punch combination from Loma, right in Haney's face, daring him to throw, daring him to shoot a shot, because he's in range to counter and lead at will.
And another jab from Loma that snaps back the head of Haney.
And I'm not seeing the answer from Haney like we have throughout this fight.
And his technique has gone by the wayside, meaning Haney. That's the reason why Loma is having success.
Oh, beautiful body shot.
Look at this work from Lomachenko. They questioned how much he had left.
That's the trap.
This is when you rise. These are the moments right here.
He went away for nearly a year to serve his country, defending Ukraine. He came back, had to shake off rust, and now looking as good as he ever has here in these championship rounds against the young, undefeated, unblemished, undisputed champion on his home turf.
I don't know what Devin Haney is feeling in his body, but if he loses a close decision by 1 or 2 rounds, 3 rounds, he's going to regret not fighting harder and being more assertive in this 10th, 11th, and we'll see about the 12th round. This has been all Vasiliy Lomachenko these last 2 rounds.
Remember, Bill Haney told his son just moments ago, you're winning the fight. What will he tell him now going into the 12th and final round? Let's listen in.
It's the last round. Stop standing straight up. Drop. Because we catch it. We catch, and go. Still with the jab.
Loma trying to leave a last impression for the judges right now. Beautiful sequence right there. The 2-1 combination. That was part of the breakdown. Great shot right there.
12th and final round to determine it all. Lomachenko starts this 12th round with a connect advantage of 111-99. The last round, 20-2.
Stop. Give me your gloves. Give me your gloves.
Loma has all the momentum late. Haney was good early. Which way will it go?
The moments you dream of right here. These are the moments you dream of. A close, tight fight. The crowd is going crazy. You might be down. You might be up. You don't know. You got to dig deep, and you got to find something right now.
This is why boxing seemingly plays like a movie on the grandest stage. The ebbs and flows, the plot twist, the unexpected. And now, can one of boxing's longtime leading men have a starring role one last time? Can Lomachenko become an undisputed champion? Or will Haney stamp himself as the rising star that he's been?
Good left hook, good right hand left hook from Haney. See if Loma can steal the play and get that back.
He's gonna come on. He's building right now. That's what he's doing. He's getting Haney where he wants him to be, and then he's gonna explode the combinations. Wait for it.
Don't see Haney with the assertiveness the last 3 rounds. I don't know if it's fatigue.
It's fatigue.
I don't know if it's just him getting hit with big shots. I'm not sure what it is. He's punching,
good right hand,
but not with the same assertiveness.
Because he's moving backwards, Dre.
Last 90 seconds to determine it all.
Somebody's got to close.
Somebody got to finish.
Somebody's got to close.
Come on. Show your greatness. This is time. Show it.
Stop. Step back.
Good defense right there from Loma. Staying close. Staying close, though.
Shot on the way out, though.
There it is.
Good combos from Loma.
Here he comes.
Good counter from Haney.
Haney tries to go underneath with a right hand.
Back and forth action.
45 seconds left. Who's going to close? Good shot right there from Haney.
Right hand from Haney again, Dre.
Little touch up top from Loma.
But Loma's staying close enough. So you see he's staying close enough, absorbing that body shot, and he's throwing his left hand right after.
Comes with the left hand, and then they tie up.
30 seconds
last
left.
half minute of a close round. Haney's looked better in this 12th. Loma's still right there. So tries to go underneath to the body again.
One went low, one was good. Good shot right there from Haney.
Will somebody steal it in the final moments here, this 12th round?
Oh, they're both going to try in this last 10
There's the
seconds.
clap. They're going to bring it to the bell. High drama all night long. Loma combination. Haney back to the jab. Hey, that was great stuff. That was great high-level stuff right there for 12 rounds.
after 12 rounds. It is now time for the Bud Light celebration decision as we go to the judges' scorecards. Dave Moretti scores the bout 116-112. Tim Cheatham and David Sutherland both score the bout 115-113. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Devin Haney is 30-0. He defends the undisputed lightweight championship by defeating Vasiliy Lomachenko in a classic. And you can see the expression on Lomachenko's face. And you can hear the reaction from the crowd. Dave Moretti had the widest margin. 116-112, 115-113 was 2 times. Bernardo.
Devin, very close fight from ringside. Devin, very close fight from ringside. How did it feel inside the ring to be in there with Vasiliy Lomachenko?
Say it again, I couldn't hear you.
Very close fight from ringside. What did it feel like to be in there against Vasiliy Lomachenko?
Man, Lomachenko is a future. He's a future Hall of Famer. It was a blessing. But first up, I want to say, Alhamdulillah, thank you Allah for this victory tonight. I want to thank Allah for this, because without Allah, none of this is possible. Like I said, I got to take my head off to Loma. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's my toughest opponent by far. He's very crafty, and we put on a great fight for the fans.
What was it about Loma that gave you trouble, especially in those middle to late rounds?
Say it again.
What was it about Loma that gave you trouble in those middle to late rounds?
Oh, I mean, he's a crafty fighter. You know, he turns it up in the championship rounds, and I just got to take my head off. He's a great fighter.
Everyone talked about the size. Everyone talked about the age, but at the end of the day, what mattered was getting to 30 wins. What did you take away from this victory?
Oh man, it's all experience. You know, me and my team, we gonna go back to the house, watch the fight, and reflect on it. You know, I've been at 135 for a long time. It's my 30th fight. I've been here at 135 since I was 16 years old. So you know, we're gonna go back to the lab and figure out what's next.
We've been talking about this may be the last fight at 135. It seems like forever. What was it about tonight that makes you think this may be it?
Oh man, you know, it's always been tough for me to make the weight, and you know, I accomplished everything at 135. I just beat a future Hall of Famer. This is my 8th title defense, so we just got to see. But it's a lot of great fighters still in 135-pound division. So we'll see. If it makes sense, then we'll be at 135.
What fights make sense for you at 135?
We just got to see. We got to go back to the drawing board. We got fighters like Shakur. We got fighters like Javante, and the list goes on and on.
Tonight, you remain undisputed. What did this fight do for your career?
Oh man, it put me in the history books forever. I just beat a future Hall of Famer. It means everything to me and my team. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you very much, Devin. We appreciate it. Now we're gonna move over with Vasiliy Lomachenko. Vasiliy, you hear the crowd, the respect they have for the effort. What are your thoughts on tonight's results?
Thank you. First of all, I wanted to say thank you, my God, Jesus Christ. Second one, I wanted to say thank you, big thank you, my team, father, manager, Andre, Katman, my family, my friends, and you guys, you are coming and support us. Thank you very much.
Did you feel like you deserve to be undisputed champion tonight?
I don't want to talk about this. All people see what happened today.
We talked about the size, we talked about the age. What was it about tonight that made you look the way you did? What fueled your fire?
Look, I think I show I can be in the boxing. Now I'm in a good shape, and see you next time.
Do you feel that your dream of being undisputed was stolen from you last night?
Look, I can't talk about this right now, you know. It's not a comfortable moment for me. And thank you for all people who come.
How good is Devin Haney? You've been in against the best. How good is Devin Haney?
Everything was in the rules. Everything was good. It was clean.
But in terms of his skill, his jab, his length, what did you think of Devin Haney, the boxer, tonight?
Look, before I think he will be better, but right now he's a top fighter, he's a good fighter, but he's not pound for pound fighter.
And finally, the future for you, 135 where you are smaller, or 130, what is next for you? Because you're one of the dominant 130 pounders ever.
Right now, I wanted to come back home, support my country, support my Ukrainian Orthodox Church.
Thank you very much. Vasiliy Lomachenko takes the crowd's applause tonight.
Devin Haney, your winner by unanimous decision, undefeated.